Hello there and welcome back to Foundry. Yes. Back on good old Foundry, going to be continuing our single player once again. Also, it is Friday, so hopefully you all have yourselves a great weekend this weekend as well. So, looks like we got that one. Load that one up. Doesn't take too long usually. And then it takes forever. That's right, make me a liar game. Come on. Anyway. Okay, so where were we last time? Yes, we were this at last time. I did manage to get the entire thing done. So we had built the platform. Last time we had caved into the mountain, or carved into the mountain cave. We had carved into the mountain to make space, and then we built out this platform so that we could build all of this. I did, like I said, last time this was going to get built in between episodes. Or get the power plants and stuff down in between episodes. So this is pretty much how I've decided to do it. It's not completely done, obviously. We're going to be working on it some more today. And I've got stuff in my way. Get out of here. Okay. Yes. So we've got, basically the way this works is we've got our steam generator right here. So all the fuel comes up, goes into the steam generator. The boiler, same thing, essentially. Not the same thing, but whatever. And then goes into this cross pipe, and then feeds this, feeds the actual steam generator. The generator status, because we had worked out that 1-to-1 is what these do here. And then the way this works is it also goes into this pipe and it goes over to this one. So basically, it's going to be the water and the steam is going to be daisy chained in between each other, and then basically, yeah, like I said, we have the little walkway out here, and you go in between the machines to look at the screens and stuff like that. You can check out everything, and it looks super nice as well. So you've got a dual site here. I did have to dig out a little bit more as well in order to get this done. And then, of course, yeah, you got your power goes from here to a power line, which is then gridded into an entire section. I haven't connected to the two sides yet. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, per se. But I don't think we're going to need to right now. It's just that if we need any high voltage stuff, we'll have to pull power lines, but I don't know when that's going to happen. So, but with this low power stuff, once we get this all up and going, then it'll be that. So where it was before, I believe, was here-ish. It was around here, where I had, I think it was right about this. I remember that dip in the mountain right there. That's where we stopped. So I had to dig out quite a bit more so that I could get enough in here. Okay, so I couldn't get 50 in here because obviously the way this worked out, it worked in pairs of 2. So we only do 48. So basically it's 12 long, so we got 12, 24, or 12, 24, 36, and then 48 on this side. And I left all my stairs and stuff here. This mountain, after they're doing this section here, was such a pain. I actually had to backfill stone, and it was a real mess, I'll tell you. This took me this build right here to finish this, dig this all out, even though I have explosives and stuff like that, and backfill it, put the retaining walls back in and stuff, and then doing underneath as well. This took me around a little over 4 hours or so to do. I know because I was watching some YouTube videos. Not going to say what those are. I'm not going to say what those are, but I was watching some YouTube videos, and they were usually around a little over an hour long, and I watched 4 of them. Or I listened to. It's one of those types of YouTube videos where you don't necessarily have to see, kind of like my content, where you don't necessarily have to see the content, you can just listen to it in the background. Yeah, that's my content for sure. But I did get all the belts going, and I did get my logistics floor. Oh, well. Crap. I'll have to destroy some more road. There we go. So this is the logistics floor. This is what brings up all of the fuel. The only problem is you have to walk around this way. And in order to do that, you can't go past this belt because of the road here. But yeah, so this is the belt that's going to be bringing in the fuel up to each one of them. So it comes up here, and it splits to the center, and it's prioritized to the first center, splits and keeps going. And the amount of fuel that we're going to be using per minute is going to be quite low, so I'm not worried about balance too much here. But I imagine in the future we're going to have to make even more belts. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the bridge that we made to get over here. I'm going to use the bridge as a means of transport for our belts too. So I'm not really too sure how we're going to do that, but we're going to find out today. We're also going to be hooking up pipe because obviously we need water. We need water and we need fuel. So the fuel burns in the boiler, and the water goes into the boiler and gets turned into steam. Then the steam gets transferred to the steam engine. The steam then turns the turbines within the steam engine, and the steam engine provides power. That's the long version. Let me over here. Okay, I need to figure out this bridge situation first. I think that'll be the main goal. And yeah, it took me hours to dig this out, and like not this section, but once we got up to where the sand was flat, I actually had to it blow up and explode downwards. And, I didn't even finish that side. I must have got tired or something. Once I got all the machines and stuff in place, I went, yeah, I'm done. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. So the bridge is going to have an extra layer downwards somehow. Not exactly sure how. I think what I'm going to do, though, is we'll have one extra on either side. Because if you remember, this is our ignium ore, this is our coal. Oh, look at that. That looks so beautiful. Oh, it looks so good on the map. I like it. With all the belts and things. And it just looks like a flat thing. It doesn't look 3D, Couldn't even tell. But yeah, we only have one ignium ore, and I was talking about this with a friend. Yeah, like I mentioned last episode where it was... Yeah, there's only one node. That's all I found. Like, all these other nodes... Mineral rock. These are unknown nodes, which I don't have the research for yet. Which I assume is like oil and stuff. And then we got Technomore over there, unknown resource. So we got xenoferrite, or iron, more copper. Get some more mineral rock. Get some more xenoferrite ore, but it's unreachable at the moment. Same with this one, unreachable, and then some more xenoferrite, and then a whole bunch of unknown resources here. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I know you mentioned it too. They had mentioned it too. Yeah, there's just nothing. There's just nothing. I guess I need to find out. Hopefully that'll last us for a while. The only thing I don't like about sometimes the grid acts weird. It's a little picky sometimes of what you're trying to do. Please be very careful. Okay. So yeah, we'll do like that, and then we'll have some walking space along the side. But yeah, we gotta get this bridge up. Of course, what we could do is we could just run the belts at the bottom of the bridge. Nah, I want to put a bottom on it. Let's see. I can't even place that too far away. I mean, we're going to be putting a bottom on it anyway, so... Just go as far as I can go. There we go. We'll see what this looks like once we get it all done, of course. And through the city wall we are. Okay. Let's see now. What is it going to take to cover this up? Of course, we're going to need like a block there. But it might look a little weird. So let's drag that over. Just a single block. Got to make sure it's a single block. It just makes the bottom look a little thicker, maybe. I think that's all we need to do. We'll see. I want to look at it from the outside, of course. See how ugly this actually is, but... figured the bridge might be the best way. The only reason I'm doing one extra on the outside is so you can actually walk. Because once I put these in here, you're not going to be able to walk in the middle there. Now, of course, we have to run these belts because there's no other way. You know, like we don't have transport ships or anything like that. So, not that we have the room for it anyway. I've seen some of the transport stuff on Dragon's game. It's crazy. It's crazy how big everything is sometimes. Like, you know, sometimes I get annoyed with the scale of Satisfactory. I think that might be the case here too. Sometimes I might get a little annoyed with the scale. Like the scale of the trains in Satisfactory has always been a little bit of an annoyance, just because it's hard to incorporate a factory with that sometimes. But here looks like it's going to be mighty worse in some aspects, depending on it. So, okay. So there's our coal going in. Well, there's our coal at the edge, anyway. Okay, so I will be going sloping down from here, I think. We're just going to start sloping down. So that we can get down there to where the stuff is being brought in. So that should be pretty easy. There we go. Okay. Now the fun part. Do I have enough? I don't have any slopes. Did I run completely out of slopes? I might have. Hold on. I'm going to go up and check, but I think we might have run out of slopes. For some reason, the slopes, I've been using a lot of slopes recently, and it's just been, I take a couple stacks, I'm like, there's no way I'm going to need all these slopes, and I end up using them all, and I'm just like, okay, take another stack, there's no way I'm going to use all these slopes, I'm almost done. And then I use all the slopes, and I'm just like, why? Why does it take so many slopes? It's crazy. It's like, this is where I could definitely benefit from the single belt lift. Like, seriously, even if it takes, I don't care if it takes power, just like the regular elevators. I don't care if it takes power. I just want single belt elevators. They take up a single square and they go up and take up another single square, or 2 squares. If you want to do 2 squares, that's fine. 2 squares up 2 squares, or up 2 squares, and it takes up those 2 squares. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Or it takes 3 squares even, like a longer-handed inserter or something. Just and it takes power. I don't care. I just want a single belt list because the elevators right now are insane. What am I looking for? Slopes. I'm looking for those slopes, baby. But yeah, it just that's the part that annoys me the most. Is the elevators just too much? Maybe it's not the elevator itself necessarily. It's just the fact that there's no alternative to that other than sloping like this, which takes up so much room, especially when you need to slope a lot. You end up taking up a lot of room for it, and it's just incredibly. Oh, it's right here. It's just incredibly annoying. I don't have elevators unlocked, so I have to slope, by the way. Just in case you're wondering, should we go down to the logistics floor, or should we go under? Nah, we'll go underneath. That's fine. However, I am going to put it on a foundation. Where's this foundation at? So this block here. We'll follow this all the way to this. Okay, it's up here. All right. I just want it to be on the same level as this one. So we're going to need 4 belts, so that means I'm going to have an extra bit on the side. There we go. Okay, so much like that. Then we'll just pull this over. Basically, yeah, it'd be a single belt elevator, yeah. Just please give it to me. I needs it. Okay. I'm just gonna pull this over all the way to the wall here. Yeah, just gotta be careful. Don't want to slip outside the wall by accident. There we go. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna run the belts and the lifts and stuff, but we're not gonna quite connect it up until we have the water ready. Once the water's ready, then I'll go through and connect it. Also, I'm gonna use a bit more of this. I think that'll be fun. Let's see. Belt lifts. There we go. It's like that. Okay. I'm glad that you can drag these at least. At the very least, you can drag them. I was like, what happens if you actually are on the belt lift? It's just like, it just says no. Oops. And then, okay. And then our belts for our fuel. Just like that. Okay. What I am going to do as well is I want to do this. I think it'd be fun. Just for fun. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Change this to staircase. I've gotten really good at using these, by the way. I've had to use so many of them. Oh, they don't. That's interesting. So they don't go at the 22 degree. They go at 45. Okay, so what if we just do it this way then? We'll do a flat, and then do a slope, and then a flat, and then a slope. Oh, it's going to be a pain in the butt, isn't it? It's actually easier sometimes to just be on the actual deal. It's going to be one of these types of staircases. Have you ever been on these types of staircases? Where it's like a few stairs and then a flat and then a few stairs and then a flat, and it's just like, please. Few stairs and then a flat. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'll just drag it to there. The only thing I don't like is you have to, in order to remove the rail, you have to have like a little ramp bit dealio. Yeah, same with this. We'll do a flat as well. Oh, come on. Yeah, I have to have a little ramp piece. I mean, it's okay. It's just, it takes up an extra block space that I don't think is really necessary. It's just an opinion, then. Of course. Alrighty, then. Now that that's done. It'd be nice if they had the extra. Yeah, it'd be nice if they had the extra slope, but... I hate these. It does work, though. It does work. In the name of Todd Howard, it just works. Okay, so then we'll finish running our belts here. All the way down to roughly here. That'll work. Now with the rest of them. And there we go. There's all 4 belts running all the way along that little tidbit of stuff. Very nice. So I'll head back over and we're going to start figuring out where we're going to do our pipes with. Oh, I forgot to look at the bridge. Hold on. Let's go look at the bridge. No. I actually pressed space and it did not do nothing. It's like, huh. Anyway. Alright, let's go look at the bridge. Dude, you can't even tell. You can't even tell that the bridge is thicker. I mean, it does look thicker, obviously, but you can't even really tell that I did anything. That's awesome. I love it. I'm loving that. It's like I may despise McDonald's, but I'm loving it. But not that I'm loving that. All right. So we've got our fuel figured out. Now we just got to get our pipes figured out. That's going to be the interesting portion. Because what was it? The intake pipe is 30,000 liters per minute. I gotta have to do this calculation again because I completely and utterly forgot. Okay, so it's 30,000 liters per minute. We divide that by 60 because there's 60 seconds in a minute because we're trying to figure out how much is per second. So it's 500 liters per second. And this one's input is 20. So we have 500, we divide that by 20. That's 25. Oh, dude, one input could do this entire freaking thing. Are you serious? Because you got to remember, I have 24 on both sides. I have 24 on one side and 24 on the other because they're in lines of 12. Dude. And I'd have extra water to spare as well. I wonder if that has to work, right? That has to freaking work. That's amazing. Oh, you know what? Let's do it. Okay, so the water thing, the only problem is, here's our water port. Of course, we can tee off at this pipe right here, which is probably my plan, but I'm just like, but water port right here. You know what? I actually might do that because it looks a little more industrious, you know, when you just have a hole with some stuff lining it. So, yeah, you know what? Oh, we need pipe, of course. So we could literally do this. I might, yeah, you know what? I might just try one intake and see if everything works. That is crazy, dude. I built all of these. I did not know that, or I did know that those were that volume, but only recently, not when I built. You know, just take all the damn pipe, take all the damn belt. Let's just do it. Okay. So literally, I could shove one single input and it would just work. Oh, Todd Howard, it just works. Okay, so we need a corner. We'll make that happen. Of course, we could put the pipe up and go up and over the road just for fun. I kind of want to. I kind of want to just go up and over just for fun. Now, of course, I'm gonna have to go up and over pretty dang far. I need jetpack. You know, let's go to the height of this. Because that's pretty high above the road. And then we'll go up and over and then down the wall. Yeah. Let's do it. And it makes it look industrious, okay? So yeah, we don't need... Oh, yeah, we don't need that hole there. As I was gonna go under. Let's remove these pipes so I can put that floor back. Okay. But I am kind of curious. Straight piece. One like that. So you can see the water flow. The only thing is, yeah, you can't. What if we can get up on the machine from here? Oh, how about from here? Can we get up on top of anything? Yes, we can. Okay, we can get up on top of these here. And we could do one more. I know this is unnecessary, but I kind of want to do it just for fun. Because I didn't actually connect to that. There we go. And then yeah, it's like once you're up here, it's not so bad. Yeah, we go to the height of that, and then we go corner. Yeah, just like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this piece. It's going to be a bit weird right here. Yeah. Yeah, because what I want to do is I want to put... let's see if I can put like a support. Right there. See, like walk in between. It's weird, it doesn't, when it's up against a wall like that, it doesn't put a railing in. Interesting, okay. That's something new. Okay, so then do a straight piece. Get it rotated correctly, there we go. And then run it across, of course. Like that. And then from there it corners and goes down. And it looks like we'll be able to do that with these as well. Well, these ones are going to be a little bit more weird. What I might do is I might pull this wall back one. At least up until where the pipe is. Yeah. Ouch. I might do that. Okay, and then of course we go right where the pipe's at. Right there. Now I'm not going to just leave it like that. I am going to build the support, but for the moment, we could probably work out something. This maybe. That doesn't look too great, does it? I mean, I don't really have much of else of a choice. I could do these. Do these. Oops. Oh, you. The deletion system. The mass deletion system is such a pain in the butt, especially when it comes to those railings. And it just does not want to cooperate sometimes. So yeah, just like that. But yeah, then what we do... What if we can... Yeah. I was like, I wonder if we can do a complete circle, but... Okay, so we use these. Because then we can use the rounded function. I think. Will this look a little bit better is my goal here. Those look a little better. Yeah, those don't look too bad. I hate the sides of them because they're non-textured, the sides. The sides of them are non-textured, so it's super. You know what it looks like? It looks like a box. It looks like a freaking wrench, man. Like how? How did I do that? What if we do one either side? Make it a little thicker at the top. No, I don't like the thickness. The thick with the thick with two C's. It's too thick. It's like, yeah, that don't look too bad. Of course, we can also do slopes. Like maybe more angular would look better. And again, the sides are untextured, which is really annoying. Now that looks really weird, especially when I put this next piece in. Yeah, I think they really should have a block that's a pipe support that you can literally just place on it, and then it gives it a little stump that allows you to work. Or if it's, let's say the pipe is near a foundation, it puts if it's running along the floor of a foundation, it puts a little stump on each of them. You know, kind of like this has a detection. That would be cool. They just do crazy stuff like this. Or heck, like Satisfactory. Like Satisfactory, you know how they have the pipeline support, right? Just have that in the game. And it doesn't have to be anything special, just a piece of pipe that you add in to the system. You just go here and you select the pipeline support. Ooh, you know what? I just got a really good idea. Why don't I just do this? Just use a T-junction. Because the T-junctions, they don't have to be connected to anything for this to flow properly, right? And they go all the way to the bottom. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not bad. It's not a bad idea either. I think that could work. Ooh, you know what? And then, hold on. This may look like crap, but I'm going to try it anyway. Ooh, those could look good too if they're tall enough. If the pipe's tall enough. Just got a really awesome idea. And we could incorporate this too. Hold on. My ideas are flying. Okay, so it's not tall enough. I think it's one block too short, yeah. Does this go all the way to the top, right? Let's check this. Yeah, it goes all the way to the top of its block. Oh, dude. Oh, this is brilliant. I love it. Hell yes. I'm going to submit that to developers. Like, hey, look at this idea. Why don't you incorporate this into the game? Okay. So, yeah, we just got to go one taller with our pipes, and then that'll be perfect. Alrighty. Well, we'll go up and look at that in a minute. And I did like send him a little note of some examples that I was thinking about. So hopefully that gets through. That'd be really cool. But anyway. So one of the things we're going to have to do is we're going to have to run the pipes down the supports. I've already done this side. I haven't put the intake in yet or anything like that, so don't worry about it. We'll figure out if we need pumps and stuff too here, and I'm sure we will. That's why we've got the wall connectors and stuff that'll help out. But I would like to finish doing the supports and stuff. So I think I'm going to use the T-crossing as a support to the wall. I think that would be really, really cool. And then what we'll do is we'll throw an intake at the bottom of these. Yeah, I'll go a little bit in the water, so it's a little bit submerged. Oh, yeah, I did have to move this wall back, so let's fix that real quick. I just got to get rid of some sand. So we'll have a pipe and then the intake. However, I don't know if the intake up against a wall is okay or not. I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of some more of this sand, so it's kind of suspended at least. Yeah, and then of course this. Now this is under the water, so I don't really care what it looks like. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. Yeah. You can't come out of the water and get on top of this. Like that. Now these ones are going to be a little bit harder because these aren't up against the wall, so what I'm thinking is I'm just going to have to like run little stalks or something just to get it out there, which is fine, I suppose. It's not that big of a deal. So the T-junction. Why did that lag? That was weird. Did you guys catch that lag? That was very strange. Okay, so that goes there, and then I've been doing every 3. So 1, 2, 3, remove 1. 1, 2, 3, remove 1. 1, 2, 3, remove 1. 2, 3, 1. 2, 3, remove 1. 1, 2, 3, remove 1. Okay. The reason I've been doing every 3 because I figured that, you know, the more supports the better. I mean, you could just run T crossings all the way across, all the way down, but now I want to have little windows and stuff. Okay, and now I know this is not going to work. That we're probably going to have to throw pumps on here. Actually, more than likely, throw pumps on here. But I'm not too worried about it right now. I'm out of foundation though, just about. So this could get interesting. So yeah, like I said, we're going to run like little stalks out to hold the pipe in place. Like that. Okay, I'm going to have to go get more foundation. I'm always out of foundation, always. Okay, then I got my foundation now. Let's go ahead and get these little stalks in place. Like that. Ah! Crap. Yeah, the problem is I can't get back on here now if I fall in. Look, it wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't fall in the water about 20 times while building things. That's just that just would be out of character for me. Okay. I think what I'm going to do as well is we'll just run a foundation piece down the edge to give this a little more support. Yeah, just run it all the way down as far as we can, the water. There we go. Okay, and I guess we could like, every now and again it'll lag, and then I'll be holding the mouse, and as soon as I go to the mouse, it places something. I wasn't building anything. Oops. That's the wrong spot. Okay. So it goes here instead. There we go. And that'll check to make sure. And yeah, it's just a nice little ladder type deal. Okay. So then we'll take our pipe. 1, 2, 3. And that goes there. That'll be the last kind of support connection we get, I think. Maybe. We'll see. Because this side is way deeper than the other side, so... yeah, run a pipe in. It'd be funny if it just started working. Like, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I think what I'm going to do... I need to use this. Is I think we're going to bring the pipe... and we'll do this on the other side, too. So once we're below the water... I think we'll push away from land, like this, with one corner. And then we'll go out a couple. This is just for fun, by the way. This isn't what you need to do or anything. And then we'll go out like 2, 3. Maybe go out 3. Then can we go down 1? And then down 1. And then right on the end of that, we'll put our little. I know we have them. I just never put them on the hotbar. That's fine. All right, then we'll put this in place. And then, yeah, it's going to tell us about that. Now make sure your green arrow is at the top. I have learned this. Ooh, wait, did that go all the way up immediately? Do I even need pumps? Holy freaking crap, that just immediately started working. Yeah, I wanted to get into a little bit deeper water rather than just one below the surface. So we'll do the same on this side. And then I'll get rid of this platform and then we'll go up and check. And see how far we got up. I thought we were going to have to like run pumps and all kinds of other stuff. So yeah, oh, 1 below the water. Right. Yeah, 1 below the water. And then we do a little corner to get us away from the wall. Then we go out 1, 2, 1, 2. And what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to put a little T-crossing here. So, because these are really far away from the ground. You know what I was thinking as well? You know what you could also do is you could just run a pipe to do a support as well. That would also work. The only problem is your pipe's going to have whatever liquid. Okay, what am I looking for? Oh, foundation, duh. And yeah, just run a foundation down. Into the dirt to hold the pipe up. Okay, then we'll do a little corner. Corner, corner, and then our intake. I think the intake piece pipe should be just part of the piping itself. Because I think it takes the same materials, doesn't it? There we go. Like that. Okay, then we'll grab this. Oh, that ain't gonna work. Hold on. Grab that. Hit Control F. There we go. That'll work. I need to make sure we don't go down at all to accidentally destroy our intakes. Then out of the river, where Moses came along and parted my damn river, or parted my damn lake. He's like, look at this trick, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool. Now, can you put it back? And he's like, no. I'm afraid that's like that forever. I'm like, oh. Well, cool party trick, but thanks for ruining my lake, man. Okay. Yeah, I think this will have a, this one will be like the other one. Let's put a little T-crossing there. Oh, look, it changes direction when it has nowhere to go. It tries to float backwards. That's cool that you can see the change in direction. Okay, then we'll put a little foundation there. You know, I might change these. Hold on. I was also thinking about this a little bit ago, but I just went along with it. But now that I'm seeing it over here, it's like, you know what? Let's do this instead. Okay. Then we put down our little foundation. So it's like a little support and then a little dangler off the end. This one, we're going to dig this one out. Like that. And then we'll put a little foundation down. And then, yeah, I'll put that there. Perfect, perfect. Oops. Okay, then we'll do that to this other side, and then we'll go up and go see those supports and things. There we go. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? Very nice. It's like, yeah, do we even need a freaking pump? It is pumping that water. It's going all the way up. I guess we'll find out when I go to turn everything on. I'll add a pump if we absolutely need it, but I'm not going to add a pump for fun because I don't want to have to run the power down the wall unless I have to. We'll use the wall connectors for the first, but get out of the damn water. Up the hill. The auto jump function just works half the time. The other half the time it doesn't. Yeah, look at this. Look. Oh, dude, it works so well as well. I love it. And this all, do you know what this does as well? You know how I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna run the power across the street yet, so we can get high power voltage over there. Where we've now done that as well. Isn't that beautiful? The other thing I wanted to do, I don't know if this is gonna look good, but I did want to put railing along here. I might just put railing along here. I don't know though, because I kind of want the railing to be on the edge. You know what? Yeah, we'll just do regular railing, I think. I think we'll just do regular railing. Let's see, where's that regular railing at? Do we even have? I thought we had some. Did we have any? Or do we have any? No, I don't have any here. Okay, I'll have to go grab some. That's fine. We'll do that later. So yeah, the other question is because we've got these daisy chained. Yeah, they do share water all the way across. Now, I know I'm using too many intakes for the amount of burners, but as I was thinking about it, it's just like, you know what? Instead of putting them together, why don't we just run one intake per line, and then that'll, even though our math works out to where that they would have supported, one intake would have supported this whole side, we'll just run one intake for all of these. Yeah, and it does look like they have been connected. Okay, so now the real test. We got to go all the way down under the bridge and connect in. Well, we actually got to put in. We got to put in 4 belts, so we're gonna have to run. We might have to run more miners. I don't remember how many miners are on our actual coal, so we'll have to go down, grab some. Get these pipes connected, but I need to get the 4 belts going first. Damn it! I need to go down here and get the 4 belts running first, and then we'll worry about. You know what we could do? That's too much work. I was like, you know, we could like run. We could like redo this belt line so it's not so close to the logistics floor, but then I'm just like, you know what? Just run it. And since we're going to run 4 belts, I do need... Oh, come on. Oh, it's because it's in that mode. Alright. So why isn't it working right? It's because I'm in the wrong mode. I'm in the wrong mode, you fool. Okay. So we'll run that. Just run this all the way along. Like I said, I don't remember how many miners I put down here. Alright, I only got 4 miners. Okay, that's probably not going to be enough. So. Good, dig out 3. There we go. Okay. So that will work there. Just run this along like that. Okay, and this side. What the heck? Oh, that. Every now and again, the building goes weird when you're trying to build something. When you're trying to click and drag, If you're not paying attention to the numbers, it will do weird things. Right out again. It's just one of those things. You have to be paying attention to see it. But yeah, and I think what I'm also going to do is I'm going to dig this down and move this. We're going to move this down so that the miners don't have to travel as far. Because now that look how far they're having to travel just to go and get. So yeah, I'm gonna. What I'm going to do is I'm going to empty the belt so that we can move them, and then whatnot. Now we're not building anything at the moment, so I'm just going to disconnect power. Of course, we got the lights going, so that's what's probably what's pulling power. Because lights do pull power, don't they? Yeah, it does consume. Okay, I'm just curious. And then what we'll do, we won't connect this yet, but we'll just let the line run out. I want to connect it and then have the power going while we're not there. I want to see it start up, and I want to see it working. So just throw that in there, and we'll let the rest of this run out. Like I said. Go back a little bit more. And I need to build 4 more miners too, as well. So, anyway, let me get that all done just real quick. Won't take me but 2 seconds. And alrighty then, that didn't take any time at all. Got it moved down. This is pretty much the bottom of the node. Oops, good thing I didn't have any explosives ready, huh? Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Because this is pretty much they're pretty much near the bottom of the node, so we got to be very, very careful. Yeah, and I need to get rid of all this crap. Destroy, destroy, and we'll keep these so we can put them inside those burners, as long as they're working and stuff. So, not too bad though. But yeah, we don't have any power right now because I disconnected the line, so we don't have any. As you can see down there, it says no power. So we are connected still, just no power because we ran out of coal. But I did manage to get all 4 corners, so we got 2 miners per belt to ensure they stay full. It was a little tight in this corner when I was building it. I didn't realize. Until I'd already built it, and I was like, I'm not going to dig out anymore. So I figured out a way to get them on there, which it does work. So, and then of course those 2 go to that belt. Those 2 there go to this belt, and we're good. So now all we got to do is connect this up to the burners down here. Of course, I also have to put a splitter in here because we're going to have to split between 2 lines for other stuff. So we'll get those connected real quick as well. Need some extra foundation. Oh yeah, we need to just do this. That'll work. We can't go over that side. I will have to. Okay, so I did pick up as well. I did pick up the burners because I see it this way, that if the burners are still going. And we put up those boilers and get all that power going, they're not going to burn off and eventually get removed. So I just picked them up, put them in my pocket. They were still a little warm, so that works. Just kidding. Jokes. The jokes are terrible. The jokes are terrible today. Okay. And then we've got our 4 lines here. So I'm going to wait for that line to... it's fine. Actually, yeah, I should wait for it to back up before I connect this one. That way everything's full. Go, 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 go. Wait for that line to stop, finally. There it goes. Okay. So now we can connect these. I'm going to get them ready. Like this here. Okay, and then we'll just boop, 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 boop. All right, ready? Boop, 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 boop. Alright, let's do it. And they're racing along, going as fast as I can, 120 miles an hour, going down the street. Just kidding. Yeah, we'll have to wait for those to get up here. But yeah, we'll go ahead of them and scout it out up this way. Get to the middle of this line here before they before that stuff gets here. Oh, I've kind of locked myself in, haven't I? Yeah. Yeah, if you're on this side, you're locked in. I might have to fix that. Yeah, I'll just delete all this. Just make sure it's, yeah, this way. Should be fine to do that, yeah. Okay. And now we're no longer locked in on that side. I didn't think about that. Okay. So that works there. Here comes the coal. Yeah, they're going upstairs. However, I will be jumping on top of this. I'm gonna remove this panel so I can get out. Okay. Where is my connection? There it is. Alright. Put that back to that so we can fix it. Okay. Now these are not going to run because we don't have any power at all. Yeah, we don't have any power at all, which is actually okay. I'd rather the line everything get ready to go first before we start this up. Yeah. Coal's getting all the way there, and then we'll throw a little bit inside of one of these, and that should hopefully start it up. Oh, are we completely out? Did that belt just run out? Nope. Okay, no, I got a little too far ahead. It's gonna take a minute to get all the way down to the end here. But yeah, see, I can't go here because I'm just a little too tall. Now, if we could crouch as a robot, that'd be awesome. I'm pretty sure though that there's no keybinds for crouching. Yeah, I'm not seeing a crouch. Yeah, not seeing a crouch, unfortunately. Okay, then I think we're truly out because look at this. Look, it got to this side, but this side didn't get any. Yeah, you can see it's not even coming out of the splitter anymore. So we're pretty much out there. This thing is going to generate so much power, though, once everything gets going. Yeah, this is roughly the same here, so. Okay. It looks like we'll have to throw in a little bit on a burner, and then everything's going to go crazy. This is going to go absolutely nuts. We're going to give a save, just in case. Alright. Drop it in. Okay, we should now have power for everything to start pulling. Yep, these are starting to pull. And whatnot, everything's starting to work. Now, hopefully, everything should be connected. Oh, what do we got going? Transformer short circuit. Transformer short circuited and is now disabled due to its underlying low voltage grid being connected to many different high voltage grids. All enabled transformers of the same must be connected to the same high voltage grid. Wait, what? Hold on. Okay, due to its multiple underlying low voltage grid, being connected to multiple different high voltage grids, all enabled transformers of the same low voltage grid must be connected to the same high voltage grid. Depending... Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, detach transformers of unwanted high voltage grid. Restart all button. The restart all button allows for quick restart of all short-circuited transformers. You may also dismiss this message and restart all the transformers manually. Note, this message will be shown until dismissed, even if the underlying issue is solved to make you aware why the transformer is disabled. So, okay, I see what's happening. All right, I got it. What's happening is we've got two different incoming, what it's trying to say is we've got two different incoming high voltage to low voltage grid on the same low voltage grid. So we've got this side and this side. So what it wants us to do is it wants us to take these connections right here and connect them over this way. Now I'm wondering if I can put this high voltage grid on this corner here. Which we should be able to do very easily, and then connect it across the road. I think that's what it is. Is it you can't have two? Basically, you can't have in simpler terms, you can't have two parent voltages coming in from two different grid sets onto one grid set. So that's the best I can explain. So now, if I connect this, now this should start working. And then we got to go over and hit the restart all button. Restart all low voltage grid transformers. No? Dismiss message. Okay, no, that wasn't it. But I just got too much. Yeah, it said that being connected to multiple different high voltage grids. It's not connected to multiple high voltage grids. There's only one now. All of these are connected directly. Oh, no they're not. Hold on. This might solve it here. I was like, they're all freaking connected. Never mind, they weren't all connected. Let me, we'll go along and make sure. And that should hopefully fix the issue. Yeah, see, now they're all connected. Okay. Let's try this again. Ah! I win. I thought it was going to tell me, you can't have that much power going into a grid if you're not using it. I would have been pissed. I'd be like, what fuck? But yeah, you notice how we enabled the one and it just immediately started working? Yeah, they want the entire high voltage grid set to be actually connected. And we're going to do that on the backside so we don't cause issues. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this, and then we'll go along and delete where we have these two as well. So now everything should be running. And we'll let everything catch up to itself before we look at it again. But yeah, it sounds like everything is running. Listen to that electricity hum. Doesn't make you feel all warm and tingly inside. Okay, and then we got to do the corners so we can pull it across the road. I mean, we don't necessarily have to do the corners. It would probably, I don't know about the small power pole, but the small pole, I know the small power pole does not give you much room at all as far as distance. They are very short, very short distance cables. And then I like that it allows you to do this. You don't have to go from one to the next, and you can just chain them all together, and it works. Now I do have to right click there, so then I can run this along. Okay, so those are all connected. Very good, very good. All right, pull from there to there, to there, to there. And this is just to make sure, just in case one's accidentally deleted, it won't shut the whole power grid down. Okay, and that should be good there. Oh, whoops. Now I'm going to have to go along and look at everything to make sure I didn't make that mistake again somewhere else. And then we put our little loop there. Okay. Alright, that one's in line, that one's in line, that one's in line. Of course, those are in line because they're on the corners. That's in line. That's in line. That's in line. And that one's in line. Cool. Now everything is working as it should. Very nice. I wonder how much power we're actually pulling, or we're actually able to do this. Can I? Oh, do I have to have an open hand? How do I check the power grid again? I don't remember. Oh, you have to go to these. That's right. Duh. It has to go to these. Yeah, look at the water. The water is like almost perfect. Okay. So we'll just go to one of these and check out. That hum is crazy. Grid status. Our high voltage grid is producing 1.2 megawatts, and that's it. Look how much we're using of it. That's the lighting. And I guess some of the machines too probably are still running. 240 megawatts from those transformers. My ears are loving this right now. I got like a 7.1. Was it the 7.1 surround sound? Oh, dude, my headphones are rumbling over here. It's great. I love it. Yep. This is cool. I love this. That's a great place to end the episode too, I think. We got the freaking power plant up and going, and we didn't need to use any pumps. Those freaking intakes are powerful, dude, and I love it. Please do not nerf. Please no nerf of the intakes. Those things are amazing. They push the water all the way up and through, and look, it's still traveling. And how these doing on water? These are completely full on water. I'd imagine the only reason that these aren't full on water on the ends. Let's go all the way to the end. It's like a jumping game. No fuel. Or, oh no, it's burning it. Okay. It's just, that's how slow it's burning. It's not even working. So those are completely full. Now, of course, we're not going to be able to see the full effect of this until later on. But yeah, look at all the pipes. Yep. You can see the steam is going in different directions because it's daisy chained. That's okay though. That just basically means if one steam generator kind of doesn't slightly produce as much steam as it should, then the other ones can pick up the slack. Yeah, this is working really well. Everything's working. So then that proves my case that it is 1 to 1. But yeah, this is looking good. I'm glad to have it done. Grid status is amazing. We're using 2. That's why we're using 2. Not even 2 megawatts out of the 240 we have available. And those are just the small transformers. Wait until I get the big ones. The big ones are. That's why I left so much space here, by the way, in case you were wondering why there's so much space. Is because the large transformers take up a 4x3. So I've made space for that. So when we do unlock those as well. So now, cool thing is, we can start building in the city now. We can actually start building up our actual production. We can get the smelters going. We can get the crushers going. We can get the smelters going, and everything is going to be just hunky-dory. Obviously, we'll go through this again. This is going to be anything. This is going to be the steel production. So steel production here. That's why it's painted coal or dark colored. It is steel. Steel production. This one's going to be iron production. I know it's a copper color looking, but this is going to be iron. So that way we can bring in iron here and split off the iron to go for steel. That's why I'm putting them side by side, just to make that easy. So this is going to be iron production. We're going to be smelting down we're going to be crushing the iron ore into iron, basically like it goes from iron ore rubble to just pure iron ore, so it kind of basically we just get the purified version essentially with the crushers, and then we put those into smelters, which is also going to be here. Put those into smelters to then make the plates, and then over here across the mega street. Oh dude, that power plant looks so cool now. But over here across the street, this is the Technomore, or the copper, which is going to be making the copper rods, which is so stupid. Honestly, just make the same plate, just change the color of the plate to a copper color like Factorio, and everybody's happy. In my opinion, but that's just an opinion. Yeah. Making the Technum rods, which is the copper rods that everything uses, that for electrical and stuff like that. That gets made here in this block, and then over here, this is our concrete. That's why it's kind of gray colored, and it's got a little bit of a red tint to it. So it is copper. It is kind of concrete colored a little bit. Not quite concrete color, but it's a little bit concrete. So we got the concrete being made over here inside this block, and I actually, because of how much space the concrete takes up, we might end up using both blocks up to the main road here for the concrete. Now that's why I put it on the edge, was because I figured that there might be a chance, much like the steel even, because I know that you end up making a lot of machines that make steel stuff. We might end up taking up 2 blocks. I'm not really sure. Because the concrete is made in this thing called the casting machine, and the casting machine is a 6 by 7 by 3. I believe it's 3 wide, and it's 6 or 7. I think it's 7. Yeah, it's because it's tall. The casting machine is incredibly tall. That's why it's like it's about that size or so, I think. Anyway, it's definitely not a this. Although that could be a 6 by 7 that way. I'm not really sure. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode of Foundry. As well as that's going to be it for the week. We're going to go ahead and not make a Saturday episode, or if we do Saturday, it'll be the multiplayer. Yeah, hopefully you all have yourselves a great weekend, and we will see you back here on Monday. Right. Like I said, that is it. So I do hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.